Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Tulane versus Florida Atlantic college basketball matchup on Thursday, January 11th, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, go ahead and text that number that you see on the screen. These are not available on the website, so text that number. But let's get to this one. Tulane taking on FAU. Tulane 10-4 on the season. FAU 11-4 on the season. Both these teams 7-3 straight up in their last 10 games. Florida Atlantic having their share of struggles on the road. 0-2 straight up and against the number, while Tulane 8-1 at home, 4-3-1 against the number in their home games this season. I think with Florida Atlantic, of course, the word is out. We saw this team go to the Final Four last year. We've also seen them play extremely well in some of their games. Of course, they had the loss against Illinois, but they had the big win over Arizona. So we know that they're capable of doing that. And then, of course, they turn around, lose to Florida Gulf Coast, and lose to Charlotte, on the road. So, we've seen the highs and the lows from this FAU team, but we know at the end of the day, this is a really good team. And normally, when you see a team like this and, they go deep into the NCAA tournament, like make a Final Four appearance, normally the next thing you hear is that the coach is out of there signing with, a team in a major conference at a big-time program. Not the case here at Florida Atlantic, as the coach stayed put, as did a lot of the players from that team. So even though they've had their share of stumbles, I think that, as we know in college basketball, not everyone's going to be perfect, and no one's going to be perfect, actually. As we saw a couple nights ago, Nebraska, beats Purdue. These things happen. Houston loses at Iowa State. There's a reason why teams don't go undefeated in college hoops. But, we look at Tulane coming off of a pretty one-sided loss against North Texas at North Texas. The Green Wave managed just 56 points against that ferocious Green Wave defense. Meanwhile, they had wins over Rice and, a loss to George Mason as well. Tulane, we've seen the ups and downs from this program as well. I think when we look at Florida Atlantic, we know that the offense is certainly there. These guys can score points and they can shoot those threes. The Tulane defense, to me, is a little bit suspect, especially guarding the perimeter, where teams shoot 34.4% against them, and they're up against a team here that shoots over 38%, almost 39% from beyond the arc. Tulane shoots decently from beyond the arc. Florida Atlantic's defense certainly isn't their strong suit, but they're certainly good enough. And I think, what this one really comes down to is, this bundle of points that we're seeing in this game, especially being laid by a road team. And we know that Tulane, if you're going to get up for a game, this is the one to do it. I don't like the way Tulane handles the boards, to be honest with you. I think that's where they come up short in this game. I just think Florida Atlantic, while the spread looks like they're begging for Tulane action here, we're not going to give it to them. I'm going to take FAU, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.